This video tutorial will show you how to create and edit your project boundary. So to start, I have my project extent here, so I'll use the zoom tool and zoom into the area where my project is located in. Now that I am at an appropriate scale level, I'll go to Tools and click on Editor. Now in this Edit drop-down, instead of project extent like we've done before, I'll go to project boundary. Now the drawing process is very similar. I simply click here on Create Feature. I single click to create a vertex, drag the mouse around, single click again for my next vertex, and so on and so forth. I single click for each point I wish to create, and once I'm done, I'll double click. Now, as you can see here, the map editor has already calculated the acreage as well as the perimeter of my project boundary. So what I can do now is I'll come up here and click on Save. I can close the editor. As you can see, your project boundary has been successfully created. So now let's just say you wanted to edit this at a later point so as to include more of this field here. I can come back to Tools, go to Editor. I already have project boundary selected. What I'll do is use the Select Features tool. Come here, select the project boundary I already created. Now you can see the attributes we looked at before have populated here. And what I can do is I go to this Move Vertex tool, click that, I'll come here. I know my vertex is here, but if you're doubtful where your vertices are, you can always come here and click on Show Vertices. So I'll do that. Now I have these green dots indicating each point, which is a vertex. So I have this tool selected, Move Vertex. I'll take this, I'll click and drag it up to about here. Now, as you can see, it has reloaded and my attributes have been recalculated. So I simply come here and click on Save. Now, one thing to note as a general word of advice for the editing tool is that right now you see it says Unsaved Edits. So now if I were to close this box, it's going to ask me, do you want to discard these edits? If I say OK, then my changes will be lost. You can always do cancel and return to the editing window. You can also undo and redo your changes. So let's say I didn't quite like what I did there. I'll undo it. I'm right back to where I started. And let's say actually no, I thought it was okay. So I'll do redo. It's done. I'll come here and click on Save. And that wraps up how to create your project boundary using the map editor in CoreJD.